All right, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I'd like to invite everyone to take a seat. Dr. Perry, Chancellor Klein, Coach Bruce, you can join us up front. Grace, grab a seat right here, the three of you, yep. I think most of you know me. I'm John Rasmussen. It's my pleasure to help just segue between some of our speakers and introduce Coach Bruce. We're tremendously excited. The last time we played women's basketball here on this court, we were walking out winners from a quarterfinal game in the Horizon League tournament, to which our women's team then obviously went to even greater heights after that. So we want to try to start off tonight with a little bit of that energy, all right? So here we go. We're going to get a little energy kick going. We got, I know the band. We appreciate you guys being here. Jazzy, you might need to help lead us here with this. Go through the motions in air guitar with your instruments. IUPUI. IUPUI. All right, yeah. Thanks for indulging me. We wanted to give Kate and her husband Jesse a little taste. I've been telling them it doesn't seat a lot, but it gets loud in here. And certainly the team, you guys are contributing factors to that, and the great fans we have. Some of our season ticket holders are here, so thank you. But just wanted to get a little basketball game night energy here for you, Coach, as we get started. So, all right, let's get started. Again, short program. I'd like to first introduce our interim director, interim chancellor, Andy Klein, who's been a tremendous supporter of IUPUI, but specifically IUPUI athletics for many, many years in many different roles. So we're glad he could get us started tonight. Chancellor Klein.
All right, thank you, John, and thank you, everyone, for joining us this afternoon as we welcome IUPUI's new women's basketball head coach, Kate Bruce. Welcome to Kate Bruce. See a lot of friends out here. We have members of our Chancellor's Circle with us. We have members of our Board of Advisors, and I'm pleased to see so many of you from the Athletics Department with us as well this afternoon. This is a great day for IUPUI athletics, but in my view, it's also a great day for our entire campus and for the broader community. For many people, athletics is the front door to a university. It's the way that people throughout Indianapolis here get to know our campus, and they learn the stories of our really terrific student athletes. And I'm so proud of you. All of you are here, our student athletes. You are leaders and role models off and on the court or the field. And I understand we were putting these remarks together earlier. Becky told me that over the years we've actually received letters and emails in the Chancellor's office from people all across the country who've encountered IUPUI student athletes, and they talk about our students who go above and beyond as campus ambassadors and great citizens. As some of you know, I had the good fortune to serve as the Chancellor's liaison to IUPUI athletics when I was Chief of Staff to then Chancellor Bansla about 10 years or so ago, and I saw firsthand the growth of our student athletes on this campus, several of whom were recently inducted into the IUPUI Athletics Hall of Fame just a couple of weeks ago. And I certainly saw that this year with our women's basketball team, bringing a combination of excellent performance and character to the Horizon League championships and then to the NCAA tournament for the first time. And I was really, really proud to be with you in Norman, Oklahoma. Now, I do know with commencement just this past weekend, probably most of our student athletes have gone home for the summer, but I know we've got a few who are with us this evening. So if you're a student athlete right now, can you stand up so we can give you a round of applause? Any student athletes who are here with us? We're proud of you. So today, as we welcome Coach Bruce to the IUPUI family, we are looking forward to the next chapter in the story of women's basketball here at IUPUI. Coach Bruce, We are thrilled to have you here. We can't wait to see the great work that you're going to do with our basketball team and our entire campus. Thanks for letting me make some remarks. Thanks for being here. And John, I'll turn the podium back to you.
Thanks, Chancellor. I know it was exciting to see you, and shout out to Margie making that trip to Norman. You guys were tremendously supportive, and we appreciate that. So now, my opportunity now to introduce our Director of Athletics, who headed up our search, certainly, for Coach Bruce, Dr. Roderick Perry.
Thanks, John. First, I would like to thank our university leadership for their support of and commitment to IUPUI athletics. I want to thank the search committee, who met with all the candidates via Zoom, as well as in person when they visited campus. I want to thank our athletics coaches and staff and our student athletes for meeting with all the candidates when they came to campus. As we started this search about a month ago, we received tremendous interest from around the country. One name I kept hearing was Kate Bruce. Why Kate Bruce? Simply put, she's a winner. She played for and coached with a Hall of Fame coach, Carl Semesco, at Florida Gulf Coast University. Coach Semesco has won 85% of his games since being at Florida Gulf Coast. She was on the staff at Youngstown State University and Ohio University and was instrumental in turning these programs around. At Youngstown State, before her arrival, they did not win a single game, and they guided the team to 23 wins in the next season, their first season there. And at Ohio University, she was part of a 65% winning percentage. She has successfully recruited the Midwest. She has developed her players to receive conference awards. She is committed to student-athlete experience. She is committed to the academic success of her student-athletes. She is committed to integrity. As you can tell, she's committed to a lot of things. She has won as the head coach at Walsh University. She has over a 76% winning percentage. She achieved the program's first ever Sweet 16 appearance this past season. She made the NCAA tournament to the second round during the 2021 season. And she made the NCAA tournament in each of the 2018-19 and 19-20 academic years. She speaks from her heart and pours her heart and soul into her student athletes. We're confident Coach Bruce will build upon the successes of the program with her tireless work ethic. We're extremely excited to welcome the Bruce family to IUPUI. At this time, I would like to invite Coach Bruce and Chancellor Klein to the podium.
Thank you, Dr. Perry. All right, now we get to hear, not quite, maybe quickly, from Coach. But I just want to draw your attention. We're super excited that we're going to be throwing some extra numbers and new banners up next year. Dr. Perry talked about your winning success, so we look forward to continuing our banner tradition of getting new banners. So with that introduction, I'd like to have you join me once again in welcoming the 10th head coach of IUPUI women's basketball, Kate Bruce. Congratulations. Yep.
Thank you. Wow. What an exciting day for me and my family to join the IUPUI women's basketball program as your next head women's basketball coach. Just the amount in the last couple days of phone calls, texts, emails from everyone, I've just felt so welcomed already, and I'm just so excited to get started. I want to thank Chancellor Klein, Dr. Perry, and the entire search committee. Throughout this process, it was just so easy to see how much they care about and how much they support the women's basketball program. And I am just so grateful for this opportunity to lead this program. I want to introduce my husband, Jesse. Hey! He'll be pretty quiet tonight, but you will hear him at the basketball games. He is a passionate fan. We actually met while I was coaching while I was an assistant in the Horizon League, and just all his support, the way that he's motivated me. I'm not going to get emotional. He's just allowed me to do the things I love, which is coach basketball and be a mother. And I'm just so blessed to have him in my life. Speaking of being a mother, we have 3 beautiful children. Brenna is 6, Lainey is 3, and Evan is 11 months, soon to be a couple weeks away from being 1 year old. They couldn't be here, they're with grandma. According to my daughter Brenna, she said there's a lot of important things going on at kindergarten tomorrow that she needed to be there for, including an ice cream party. So she couldn't make it to mom's special night, but we're frantically trying to find a house and get them here. They'll be at the games. They love popcorn, but I tell myself that they love watching great basketball. So we're excited to get the family here. I do want to mention and thank Walsh University for the last 6 years, specifically former Vice President of Athletics, Dale Howard. He gave me my first opportunity to be a head coach and gave me that platform and believed in me, and for that I will be eternally grateful. I especially want to mention all the former Walsh players. They've put in so much hard work over the last 6 years and just have gotten to the Walsh program to an elite level, and it's because of them, and it's been remarkable. Speaking of players, I want to mention these guys, and some of them made it here and some of them couldn't make it, but I just want to congratulate you guys on all the work you've done this far and the previous coaching staff. You've really gotten IUPUI to such a great level, and a coaching change is never easy, but they have been open and welcomed me through this transition. And I can just tell by the short amount of time we've been spending together that they are eager, they're ready to work, and continue to compete in the Horizon League for championships. So congratulations, and thank you so much for being here. Hey! From a basketball standpoint, and I won't bore you too much with that, offensively, we plan to run a high-powered, it's not going to be a lot different from what you're used to seeing in the stands, a high-powered, keyword, efficient offense. Walsh University was #1 in the country last year for field goal percentage. They were top 10 in the country for 3-point field goal percentage and assist to turnover ratio. And that was a byproduct of 5 players working together to create easy shots, what we consider easy shots, taking care of the basketball, we value the basketball, and then most importantly, just playing unselfish basketball. The thought process of giving up a good shot for a great shot. Defensively, there's a lot of preparation that goes into it. We are going to take our opponents out of what they want to do, and that's by our players working hard and working smart. We're going to create turnovers and force tough shots, and we're going to turn that into easy points at the other end. From a recruiting standpoint, and part of the excitement about being here is not only do we get to recruit Indianapolis, but the entire state of Indiana. The high school basketball here is tremendous. The high school coaches and AAU coaches are phenomenal, and so we are going to work hard to try to keep the Indiana players home, as well as the surrounding states. I mean, Illinois, Wisconsin, Michigan, Ohio, Kentucky. I've been recruiting the Midwest for the last 14 years, 8 of those years at the Division I level, and Midwest basketball is special. It's exciting to be at IUPUI because we know we can try to get the talented players, but we can get the full package here. People who care about their student athletes who care about their academics. They can get a great degree here, stay here for internships and work in one of the best cities in the country. We believe we can get high character kids, and that's going to be important to our staff. I should mention Johnny is here, Johnny Montello. He has come with me from Walsh University, and he has also been a big part of Walsh's success. Good job, Johnny. Thanks for coming. But we believe all these intangibles is what creates that championship culture and sustains that championship culture. So we are really excited to get started. There's recruiting events this weekend. I'm excited to go out in my IUPUI gear. Again, I hope you can see just how excited I am to be here, to be your next head coach. Go Jags!
Thank you, Coach. Really look forward to it. Again, this group is just a representative of the great hard work that's gone on, not just this last year, but that whole building process that's gone on really over this last decade. It's been a pleasure to be part of that from my chair, and look forward to working with you. And hopefully you guys will go get some ice cream after this so you can kind of do that family bonding. You know, the kids are having ice cream in kindergarten. Maybe you guys need your ice cream. There's several of us that can recommend a few places. We've been known to enjoy our ice cream here as well. So anyway, thank you. This is it in terms of our formal program. We'll have food and drink continuing for a while. I know that my colleagues are going to connect Kate with some media, maybe some interviews and some more pictures, things like that. So definitely feel free to stick around. One of her early priorities, I know she's got to recruit and work with the team. We're going to get a schedule put together. So I can't tell you what day to be back here. Probably in late October, maybe an exhibition game, maybe early November, as we unveil a new banner for last year's championship and look forward to the upcoming year. So be ready to be back here this fall in the gym, cheering us on October, November-ish, and December, and January, and February, and March, and all that. So thank you guys. Have a great night.